Mustangs with excellent field position on their second series of the night, and we'll probably see some more of Jarek Black here, Bob. Now they're going to put it all the way back on the 35. I thought it was going to be on the 42. Let's see where they put it for sure. 37-yard line. So I guess it went out of bounds before it landed, and so it's all the way on the 37. Short kick by the Mules as they have to kick from their own end zone, and 23 yards on the kick, and good field position for the Mustangs. Black with the ball, carries, has a big hole. He's loose. He may score again. And he will go all the way into the end zone from 37 yards out, and it's 13-0 just like that. Good blocking by the Mustangs over the left side of the Mustang offensive line, and they just went in untouched again. No one put a hand on Black. And Bob, he should have already over 100 yards. 2 touchdowns, 66 yards on 3 carries. That's 22 yards a carry. And, of course, our coaches said we had to stop him. So far, we haven't been able to do that. Here's the kick. And it's up. Looks good. Let's see. It is good. 14-0 Shallowater, and they scored that one in about a minute and a half after they kicked off to the Mules. 7:06 remaining first quarter. 14-0 will be kicking off for the Mustangs. Number 10 is Luke Studler. He does the kicking and the extra point kicking. And so far the Mules have not been able to stop the Mustangs and not been able to get anything going on offense. We haven't had good field position, and we'll see what we do on our second offensive series of that. Just still halfway through the first quarter. There is a good kick deep. It's taken again in there by Martinez. Ray Martinez with the ball, trying to go up the middle, fumbles the ball, picks it back up, and he's tackled. Luckily, the ball bounced back into Ray's hands, and we don't need another mistake early here, Bob. And let's see where the ball is placed. It looks like the 20, maybe the 22-yard line. Let's see. 21-yard line. The Mules on the 21-yard line. Ray then just dropped the ball as he tried to cut back toward the middle and did pick up his own fumble, but lost 2 or 3 yards on the exchange there. And so the Mules had the ball 1st and 10 from their own 21. Wide outs to both sides. We have 3 on the right side this time, 1 on the left. Wood in at quarterback. Junior Baca, the running back. .6:54 remaining. There's a handoff to Baca, and he looked like he had a little daylight. Picked up a couple on the play. And I saw a little daylight, Bob, on that handoff then. But we hung on to the ball. A little jittery here to begin the game. 2-yard pickup for Baca on his first carry of the night. And it'll be 2nd down and 8. Clock running, 6:34 remaining, opening quarter. And the Mules down 14-0 early here to the Mustangs of Shallowater. There's a snap back, empty backfield. There's a pass, man out there, caught, and out across the 40-yard line. Is that Cage, number 81? That's 81 is Matthew Barone. Matthew Barone got open over on the right side. He goes from the 24 to the 42. So it's 18 yards on the play. First down of the night for the Mules as they finally get out of the shadow of their own goal line. And it's 1st and 10 for the Mules. 6:14. Clock stopped. Barone went out of bounds on that last play. There's a handoff to Junior Baca. Tries to cut the corner, and boy, he's cut down in there, and no gain, I believe, on the play. So it'll be 2nd down. Black made the tackle. He's doing the running for the Mustangs. Now he made the tackle on defense. Lost a yard on the play. So it's 2nd down and 11. The ball on the Muleshoe 41-yard line. Mules down 14-0 with 5:45 remaining here in the opening quarter. Baca the running back. Wood the quarterback. There goes a handoff again. This time trying to get outside, and getting outside is Baca, and he'll have the 1st down. Baca started right, went left. Good shifty move in there by Junior Baca. Picked up 16 yards on the play. So another 1st down for the Mules. So they're out across midfield on that play, out to the 44-yard line, down in Mustang territory for the first time tonight. And the Mules have something going here on offense. Wood looks, fires, man in there, and it is caught for about a 3 or 4 yard gain, and that was in a crowd there, Bob. And good job in there by the receiver, number 21, Ray Martinez, to catch that. Picked up 3 yards on the play, but that was in a crowd, Bob. There were 2 defenders all over Ray, and he wrestled for the ball and came away with it and picked up 3 yards on the play. 2nd down and 7. Inside 5 minutes in the opening quarter, the Mules trying to get back in this ball game. They gave up 2 quick touchdowns, and now they're moving the ball on the 42-yard line of the Mustangs. Mustangs look like all sides, maybe a free play, long pass in there. Man out there, and I believe we got hit early there. Did they call it? Hit us hit about 3 seconds early on that play, but they didn't call anything, and they didn't even call them all sides. They had a lineman in their backfield in. Bob, that was early there. All right, 3rd down and 7 for the Mules. Well, I guess it's not if you don't call it. 4:41, clock stop. Big 3rd down here for the Mules. They called all sides on them. Well, I knew they were all sides, so I guess they'd called that. Well, they could have called the other one too. But anyway, we got a call there, so it's going to be 2nd down. The down remains 2nd and 3 yards to go instead of 7 now after the 5-yard penalty. But they were in our backfield then. All right, here's the snap. Wood back, pretty good protection. Has a man out there. Fire. Oh, we had a man out there, and that was Junior Baca, and he just couldn't hold it. Junior might have scored if he catches that play. He was open, kind of backpedaling, and just couldn't hang on to that one. Did have his hands on the ball. And it's 4th down and 3, and the Mules will go for it here on the 36 and a half. Oh, it's 3rd down, okay, after the penalty. 36 and a half yard line. Let's see if we run the ball or put it in the air here. Mules just getting the feel of things here. They have several new members back there in the backfield and on defense. Caleb Wood, the quarterback. Takes a snap, looks, fires, man out there, caught. That was number 21, Ray Martinez, and good running after the catch. Ray has a 1st down. He's all the way down to the 22-yard line. And a little look-in pass across the middle, and Ray made the catch. He's caught a couple now tonight and picks up yardage after the catch. 16 yards on the play, another 1st down, and it's 1st down and 10 on the about 22-yard line down in Shallowater territory. The Mules down 14-0, trying to get something going here. There's a snap, and the keeper in there with the quarterback. Wood loose. He has a 1st down and more. Fake to Junior Baca, kept the ball right up the middle. Good running by Caleb Wood, and he's going to pick up 12 or 13 on the play. Let's see where they place it. 12 yards on the play, so it's going to be 1st and goal from the 9-yard line, it looks like, Bob. So a good job there by Caleb Wood as he fakes to Baca and then keeps the ball up the middle. Good hard running. And another 1st down for the Mules, and we do need to get something out of this. 3:52 remaining, opening quarter. Mules down by 2 touchdowns. 1 running back, that's Baca. Ryan Johnson, the center. Fake, pass into the end zone. Oh, good defense there by number 20 of the Mustangs. He batted that one away. We were trying to hit number 12, it looked like, in there then.
Maybe roughing the passer.
Well, there's a flag down in the backfield. Roughing the passer, then that'll be, half the distance of the goal line. Number 12 then was the intended receiver for the Mules. That is Saul Sanchez. Pretty good defense, but
1st and goal at the 5.
1st and goal at the 5, and we may want to run a play or two here. We'll see. The roughing the passer, big penalty. Shallowater's had several penalties, but boy, they've moved the ball on offense with a big play. All right, 1st down and goal from the 5-yard line. Baca, the running back. And we're going to pass it. And we have a man out there, touchdown. Just like that, we got the Shallowater receivers turned around. Let's get that receiver there, Bob. Is that number 2? Number 2, I believe. Derek Lambright. 81, the receiver. All right, let's get all that. 81, the receiver. That's Matthew Barone. Caught that, and boy, Shallowater did get turned around on their defense end. A good catch by Barone, good pass, and so the Mules are back in this game. They trail 14-6. The extra point try coming up. Here's a kick, and it's blocked. No good. Who's our kicker? Just number 24, the kicker, and looked like he kicked the top of the ball, and number 14, the kicker. That was Austin Ross, and Austin just didn't really get his foot into the ball, and so the Mules trail 14-6.
And Shallowater would have it 1st and 10 on about the 40, their own 46. And there's a handoff to Black, and he picked up more than we thought he would. He is really a tough runner. Looked like the Mules had him at the line of scrimmage, and he picked up 4. So it'll be 2nd and 6 for the Mustangs as they have the ball squarely on the 50-yard line. And it'll be 2nd and 6 for the Mustangs. Now we have 3 in the backfield this time. The quarterback's going to keep it, and incomplete. Tried to hit number 28. That is Malachi Goin. So it'll be 3rd. Actually, as Ronnie said, he had 2 receivers in the same area then, but he overthrew him pretty badly then. So it'll be 3rd and 7. And we've had a lot of trouble stopping Black. He has 88 yards, I believe it is. No, he has 92 yards on about 5 carries. Man, there's a ball to Black. Draw again, and he just broke a tackle, and he's going to look like go all the way.
That's that draw play that scored on the first half.
Actually, we had him for a 4 or 5 yard gain, and he just ran through a tackle in. So that is about 50 yards.
Is that what he did?
Wasn't that 50 yards?
More than 50.
Wait a minute.
54.
Well, I was on the 50.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we just
42 on 7, 3.
he has 142 yards on 7 carries and 3 touchdowns. We're just having all kinds of trouble, obviously, to stop him.
We had him stopped in, we just didn't have him.
As Ronnie said, we had him stopped and just hit him high, and he just ran through a tackle.
Hit him high and low, and he scored. But that's the same play that scored on the first one.
Kind of a little, like Ronnie said, more or less a delayed counter or draw. So
What they call it?
I think they must have been offsides, or
They've had a lot of penalties called on them.
maybe 5. So we'll back them up 5 yards, and they'll try it again. There's a kick, and it looks good, and it is good. So it's 21-6 with 10:53 left in the second quarter, and the Mules have their work cut out for them here tonight. So the Mules really need some defense here.
We stopped them once.
Stopped them one time. Well, there he goes again, and he broke a tackle, number 35, and he's going to go all the way. Well, yep. And that was 69 yards.
We hit him right at the line of scrimmage, just didn't lock up on him.
Ronnie, we hit him, but we just can't get him down for the Mules. And I believe Caleb got the first down then. Yes. What did he get? About 5 carry?
He has 19 on 5.
Kerry Moore's helping us spot up here tonight, and it's really a big help to us. So that's a first down. And
that's first down number 8.
Number 8, our first downs have been okay. We just had trouble scoring, and we've had all kinds of trouble stopping their running back, Black. And there's a pass caught, and it's caught over there on the sideline by number 3. That was Junior Baca, and he picked up about 7. 7?
The ball is at the
About the 37 yard line of the Mustangs. And there's Junior Baca again. And good job of running by Junior. Has the first down and then some. Good, tough, determined running from the 37.
That's 7 yards, 13,
14 yards.
39 on 6.
39 yards on 6 carries. There's a handoff again. There's Baca again. And good run. He did get the first down. Went from the 24 to the 13. No, or is it to 12? Okay.
12 yards.
12 yards and another first down for the Mules. There's a handoff this time to Regalata. Regalata's first carry of the night, and good tough running and really pretty good blocking then too by the Mules.
It's going to be at the 2 yard line.
About the, and all the way down to about the 2, I believe.
Eight.
Picked up 8. So good tough running then by Regalata and good blocking by the offensive line.
21's in there now, Ray Martinez Henry.
First and goal at the 2.
Two backs in the backfield.
And it's to Ross.
And he's in for the touchdown. And good blocking then too. So, and I'm sure the Mules will be going for 2 here. And that makes it 28-12. And that was an impressive drive then for the Mules. It covered 70 yards.
That was they had a 2-back offense on that last play with Martinez and Regalado.
Yeah, had a 2-back offense, and I think that's something that Shallowater wasn't expecting. We didn't run that in the scrimmages any, and of course they are going to run this time. Wood and Regalado in the backfield.
Didn't work.
I'm not sure what they were trying to run then.
Faked the pitch and tried to go right.
And it looked like if he was going right, Ronnie, the pitch man went left.
Well, he faked the pitch.
Oh, okay. All right, so it's 28-12 with 6:38 remaining. We'll be back with a kickoff.
To get this second half underway, the Mules trailing 28-12 here at halftime in Shallowater. The Mules have had all kinds of trouble stopping the Shallowater running game, with Jarek Black picking up 215 yards and scoring all 4 touchdowns for the Mustangs. The Mules have fought back to score a couple of touchdowns and missed the extra points both times, and had a chance at the end to cut the gap to either 28-18 or 28-20 and dropped a couple of passes in the end zone. But the Mules will receive here in the second half, and here is a kickoff. It's another little blooper, and it's going to be caught on the 30-yard line by number 12 of the Mules, and the Mules will put the ball in play there. So if we can go down and score here, we'll be right back in the ball game. Number 12 is Saul Sanchez. Caught that ball then. So a very important drive to begin the second half, as the Mules will put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Shallowater setting up in a 5-man front. Junior Baca had 82 yards on 14 carries, or 12 carries the first half, so he had an impressive first half, but this Black is really something else. There's a carry in there by Junior, and he'll pick up 5, maybe 6, right up the middle of the line, carrying the ball. Good blocking by the Mules. 6 yards picked up by Junior, and it'll be 2nd and 4 for the Mules. Ball out to the 36-yard line from the 30-yard line.
88 yards.
88 yards for Junior. Mules down by a couple of touchdowns and a couple of extra points, 2-point conversions. Caleb Wood in at quarterback. Junior Baca takes a handoff again. He's around the left side, and he looks like has a first down over on the far side across the 40 to the 41, and that will be a 5-yard pickup. Or was it 6? A 6-yard pickup and a first down for the Mules. The Mules had Bob check the first downs the first half. 15 first downs the first half. We had possession time over Shallowater, but they just scored in a hurry so many times. Slots on both sides, spread offense. 16 first downs for the Mules. Caleb Wood back, looks. Pressure, fires, and I believe that should have been a flag there. Did they throw the flag? Man, they tackled us in. Caleb trying to get to a little short pass across the middle, and they just tackled us before the ball got there then, and for some reason didn't call it. Second down and 10. There's a handoff into the middle of the line. Junior picked up maybe 3 then. And he did pick up 3. It'll be third down, a big third down and 7 to go for the Mules. And they need to keep this possession going. We need to have possession time on the clock to keep the ball out of Black's hands on Shallowater, and we need to score. Passing down, third down. Third down in between 7 and 8 yards. Pressure. Well, Caleb couldn't find anyone open, and he'll lose about 5 yards on that play, so it'll be punt down for the Mules. Good pressure then by Shallowater, and Caleb forced out of the pocket, and he's going to lose about 5 yards on that carry. So it's fourth down and 12 as the Mules will be forced to punt the ball. Who's that we have down over there, Bob?
I think, Ronnie, that's Molina, but it's a cramp.
So fourth down and 12. The Mules will punt to Black, back deep. Good snap this time. Ray Martinez, another good punt, but it's going to be right to Black. He has some running room. And let's see, pretty good coverage there. What'd they do?
They clip and no flag.
Clip and no flag, okay. And the ball on about the 34-yard line now in Shallowater territory. Long first half in which Shallowater scored 4 times on long runs by Jarek Black. And the Mules, a couple of sustained drives. The ball actually on the 31-yard line, first and 10 to go for the Mustangs. Mules in the 5-man front. High snap, and we have pressure on the quarterback, and we didn't tackle him. We did then. Somebody hit him, and be a pickup a couple of yards. We had him deep in the backfield after the fumble snap, but he did pick up a couple of yards on the play. Pretty good hit in there, Bob. Did you see who made that tackle?
No, I didn't. He picked up about a yard.
Yeah, give him a yard on the play.
Yeah, or about actually no gain.
Well, now they have it moved back to no gain. So second and call it either 9 or 10. Look for Black to get the ball this time. Actually, they didn't pass the ball all that well the first half, Bob. I had 2 out of 9, I believe. And they didn't have to, you're right. And there's a little shovel pass, and the Mules have a chance at this ball. We may have gotten it. Let's see. We got it. I guess that was called an option. It looked like it might have gone forward. Black dropped the ball. Yeah. And number 51 recovered the fumble, and the Mules may be in business here. We'll get that name for you. Hoxiel Lopez on the recovery. So a good job by Hoxiel, good hustle, and the Mules have the ball deep down in Shallowater territory on the 24-yard line. Junior Baca, the running back. Caleb Wood in at quarterback. Johnson, the center. That's Ryan Johnson. Molina, Lucio, Atwood, and Gonzalez in the line. Austin Ross, Chris Cage, Ray Martinez, and Lupe Compass fill out the lineup. Right now, for some reason, I guess we're having trouble getting a play down or something. I don't know what the deal is.
Talking to the Shallowater coach.
The officials were. I don't know what that's about. Wood and Baca in the backfield. Baca the running back, Wood the quarterback. Mules down 28-12. Golden opportunity here. They've just recovered a fumble down deep in Shallowater territory. And what's the flag? Had motion, so that didn't help any. That moves us back to the 26-yard line. 1st and 15. It looked like, Bob, we just couldn't get together then, and we couldn't figure out what we were doing or something.
1st and 15.
Okay, let's try it again. 1st down and 15 for the Mules. Double slots on both sides. Now we move Junior over to the right side. Shotgun formation as we've been in basically all night. Pretty good protection. There's a pass man down there. It's going to be caught for a touchdown. Ray Martinez cut across the middle. Beautiful pass in there from Caleb Wood, and Ray Martinez caught that at full stride. No one was going to catch Ray then. He goes into the end zone, and that finally cuts the gap down to 28-18. The Mules right back in this one. Of course, they'll go for 2 here. So far, I guess you'd have to say Ray's been the go-to guy tonight, and he certainly was there as he plucked that one out of the air going full speed, and a perfect pass, too, from Caleb Wood, and it is a touchdown. Mules will go for 2. There's a handoff, and did we make it or not? Let's see. Haven't made an extra point yet. Let's see if we got that one. Nope. So the score remains 28-18. We ran in the middle of the line in, and a good defense by Shallowater, and we just couldn't get in there. So the Mules within 10, though, and we have a little momentum right now if we can hold Shallowater again and take advantage of that turnover and go in from one play. Had a penalty called delay of game penalty. We recovered the ball on the 21 by the Mules, and then had the penalty that moved back to the 26, and then a 26-yard pass and run caught by Ray Martinez as this third quarter moves right along. Mules have scored once. Shallowater has not scored here in the third quarter. The Mules trail 28-18. There's a good snap. And we're going to run with it, and we're going to make a first down, Bob. We just made a first down and more. We're still running. And we went out of bounds over around the midfield stripe. That was Ray Martinez, and he runs to the side each time before he punts, and then he saw an opening, and he just lowered his head and picked up from the 30 to the, let's see, where? Inside the 50 to the 49, yeah. 21-yard gain and a big first down as the Mules keep the ball. And a little daring do there on 4th down, and it worked. Good job by Ray Martinez. Back to pass. There's a pass man out there. Caught! We're going to score! We'll go all the way! Touchdown! Who is that? Ross across the middle. Caught the ball and just outran everyone all the way into the end zone. 49 yards, and the Mules, after the daring 4th down gamble in which Ray Martinez picks up 21 for the first down, go 49 more on one play, and they're down now 28 to 24. They'll go for the kick here and try to cut it to 3. Kick is up, looks good, it is good. And the Mules are back in this one, Bob. They trailed 28-6 at one point, and now it's 28-25. With 4:20 remaining in the third quarter. There goes a handoff to the big boy, and that was Ellis, I believe. Willis. Hey, flag for something. Maybe it's on them. Was a first down and a couple of yards to spare, but let's see. Let's see what the call is. Yeah, the call was made from. Yeah. We have somebody limping off the field there, number 35. Gonzalez.
75.
75. Okay, Gonzalez.
Oh, it's Atwood.
Atwood, number 75.
Oh, face mask, Muleshoe.
Goodness, they missed those 3 calls on them, and now they get us for a face mask from across the field. Half the distance to the goal line, the ball inside the 5-yard line to the 4, and I'm sure we'll see Black here.
First and goal. 4.
First and goal. We need a break here, Bob. Fumble or something. 1:44 remaining, third quarter. Big number 35 back there in the dot in the eye, the back of the eye. And he takes it straight ahead, and he jumps it up and doesn't make it that time. We held him to 2 yards, second down and goal from the 2. Tried to jump over everyone then, and we caught him in the air and held him to a 2-yard gain. Ball on the 2-yard line, second and goal. Field in at quarterback. There's a handoff to the big back this time. I think he's in there. He is. 5th touchdown of the night for Jarek Black. And it's 41-25 now as 2 quick touchdowns after the Mules battled and came back here in the third quarter. We give up 2 quick ones to Shallowater, and that's kind of what they did to us the first half. And that's 5 touchdowns for Black and, 230 yards for him?
He's got 238.
238 yards. And the kick looks good. And that makes the score 42-25. No good? Okay, I thought that was down the middle, off to the left. So they missed one. That's the first extra point kick they've missed. And it's 41-25. And now we're ready to play here. Shallowater with the football. They're in an I formation. There's Black carrying the ball outside. He got outside again. He's going to score. 6 touchdowns for Black.
20 yards.
20 yards in. That gives him 258 yards. 6 touchdowns, and it's 47-25 now. After getting within 3, the Mules now down by 23. Go for 2 here for some reason. And they're going to make it. You just can't tackle Black. He just takes the handoff, goes right up the middle, and cuts it to 49, or moves the gap to 49-25.
And they're just going to be pounding the ball. Well, we had him behind the line, and he may be gone again. And he is 52 yards. We had him behind the line, but you can't arm tackle him back like that. I mean, he's just unreal. 52 yards, and I think that's 7 touchdowns, isn't it, Ronnie? 7 touchdowns, and how many yards?
Well, let's see, 58, that's over 300 yards, 310.
310 yards and 7 touchdowns, and an interception. He ran back to midfield. Unbelievable.
We had him, Bob, just as he took the handoff, and then we hit him 2 more times back there for a loss, and then he just pushed him off the side and went all the way.
And the extra point is good. So that makes it 56-25, and there's still 9:48 left in the ball game on that completion. And Caleb is in there for the touchdown. So that was a 15-yard run by Caleb Wood. So that makes the score 56-31. Older brother. And as a oh my goodness, that sure looked like that was a touchdown, but maybe it didn't. It was called by Junior Baca, and that's going to be about 7 yards.
1 foot line.
About the 1 foot line, and we'll see.
And go for 2.
Oh, they hadn't scored yet, Ronnie. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure they'll go for 2 if they score here. We still have 1:02 remaining. And I'm sure the Mules have just run this one in. And they did. Quarterback sneak then for Caleb Wood. And like Ronnie said, the Mules hadn't given up. I know Shallowater has some subs in, but they had a lot of starters in too then. So that makes it 56-38. And the Mules, well, I guess I would have thought they'd have gone for 2 here, but maybe not. Elizalde is going to try for the extra point. This is Ignacio Elizalde. Now we have a timeout with 58.9 seconds remaining.
He might not have been set. I think he's in there, yeah.
And he's in there. Okay. All right.
That was
Junior carried it in, Ronnie. I think they had Regalado in there to block. So that makes the score 56-40, and we still have 58 seconds. So
it'll run out.
This should run out the clock here. Final score is going to be 56-40. Not many times you score 40 points and get beat 16, but that's what happened to the Mules, and they're going to have a good team. They're just going to have to shore up their defense because their offense looked pretty good most of the time tonight. Of course, 3 big turnovers, 2 drop passes for touchdowns right before the half, and just didn't go. Things just didn't go right. But Ronnie, you want to finish it up?
Well, Bob, I'll give you a few stats here. The Mules very quickly got behind 14-0 and 28-6, and it was we just fought an uphill battle all night long. Now, in the third quarter, we came back, got momentum, and got within 28-25, and then turnovers and the long pass, and mainly Jarek Black were just too much for us, so it ends up 56-40, a respectable game for the Mules. We've got a lot of work to do, especially on defense, but we'll get that done. And Shallowater, a very good team. Jarek Black, I don't remember anybody running on us like he did. He caught a pass or 2, and he also intercepted a big pass, and then he ran, I have 18 times for 321 yards offense and 7 touchdowns.